There's a story about the Rotterdam Zoo, which had a lot of penguins, and they were always hanging around outside in a kind of a pen with grass and rocks, trying to look like the South Pole, I guess, and then a pond. And they would never swim in the pond for some reason, nobody knew. And then one day they got a penguin from the Amsterdam Zoo, Artis, a few of them, because they wanted to replenish let's say the penguin stock in Rotterdam. Anyway, they brought those penguins to Rotterdam, and the first thing they did on arrival was dive into the pond. And a few minutes later, all the other penguins were swimming also in the pond. And I thought it's a very nice story it stuck in my head, because it is such an illustration of people not being aware of options they have, or of possibilities that they can use, or freedoms, until somebody shows them, and then they say, yes, of course, I'm a penguin, I can swim. I have these wings because I have to swim, and these short stubby wings, and dive for fish and all that stuff. But a situation like that is going on right now with the banking system. There is this ubiquitous tool which is everywhere at the moment. It's on your PC, on your mobile phone, and it's called the internet, which basically makes most of the functions of a normal bank unprotected. Let's say their business model is no longer protected. You can totally copy a bank directly online. I'm working on one right now. It's called the Milligram Bank, and it's meant to be your bank. You can start it up, and you can take your gold and put it in your safe, together with the people that you want to be an account holder in the bank, and then you can use the gold in your safe as the currency in your virtual bank. I provide the online functionality. I do audits, and you have your bank, and that's it. You can start tomorrow if stuff is ready. It's not ready yet, but once it is ready, then it's basically a click of a button, and you have a new bank, and you can have a new currency, and you have a new payment system, and that's all because it's internet, it's online. The functionality is just everywhere, and you can see it also happening, of course, with the Linden dollars and with the air miles. All those type of savings systems are actually parallel currencies that are now evolving and are existing, and I think that's the future, because it's really not possible to protect against that. So if you are an African village, and the only thing is you have rice, or you have grains of wheat, or whatever you have, and you make a currency of 1 ounce of wheat or 1 kilo of grain, and of course you need an authority and a law and rules to protect and to make sure that the exchange between the currency and the actual physical stuff is real, which is basically the danger with the futures market that's always there. So, but anyway, that relationship has to be protected somehow. But once you do that, and you have an online environment, you can have a bank, and you can have a payment system and a currency, and everybody can rely on that. Everybody can make their own currencies now, and the only thing that you can do to stop it is to restrict the use of internet, which is virtually impossible, because the structure of internet is such that as long as you don't use the name, but you use the IP number, it's very robust against damage of the network. Anyway, I just wanted to put this in a video to say that there's no way that the banking system is a completely unprotected business model, as long as it's fiat. And if it's not, then anybody can still copy their activities, because any mobile phone can now be used as a means of payment, and there's no way to change that.